Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my vlog. I know it's been quite a while, it's been a few weeks, but it did get very busy here in the school. So, when I moved here in October last year, I know there were a lot of you curious folks about you guys were asking questions about what what life was up here in the Arctic. You guys were asking about traditional lifestyles, food, people, and all of that. So, for today's vlog, I decided to interview a friend and coworker. Here we have Jassie. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, so I decided to interview Jassie so that he can better answer your questions concerning life up here in the north, since he is also a local here. And before we get into that, a big shout out to my friends from the UAE in the Middle East. Hello to Richard, May, and Sheena, who provided some of the questions for today's vlog. If you guys want to see my first vlog on how I got here, you can check my channel over here. Alright, how are you, Jassie?
I'm fine. I'm doing good.
You're doing
Yeah.
good. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, if you remember, Jassie was the one
One
who
of
was
the
my
rescuers. Ayan.
rescuer. He was my rescuer who gave me that vest. Exactly. I was just gonna say when we had that fire alarm scare. So
Which was not quite suitable for minus
it
49
wasn't.
weather.
But it was still something. It was still
Yeah,
something.
something.
I really appreciate that. So thank you very much for that one over there. So, okay, so today we will be doing a round of 13 questions that some of you guys sent over Messenger, over Instagram, and even WhatsApp asking me what life is like up here. And Jassie over here will be kind enough to answer all of these questions. So, question number 1. What does Inuit mean? And what is an Inuk? So, what is the difference?
From what I know, coming from me, the difference between Inuit and Inuk is Inuit meaning multiple people. Say you see a bunch of Inuit hanging around that are, let's say, 5 of them. I would use the word Inuit because there's more than one, right?
Plural. Yeah.
And then Inuk meaning one person.
One
Which is-
person.
Yeah.
So, would you say that Inuit is also another way of saying people? That's a
Yeah.
Inuktitut
Yeah.
way of-
There's a lot of difference speaking in Inuktitut and in English, right? So if I were to talk to another person, an Inuk, if I'm talking about other people, Inuk, not Inuk, whatever you name it, and I would describe them as Inuit, because Inuit is also like word for people.
Word for people.
Yeah.
And by the way, up here in the Arctic, the language spoken here is Inuktitut. Okay, that is the local indigenous language up here in the Arctic. Question 2. What is the definition of an Eskimo, and how do you locals feel? Like, how do you locals here feel when you are addressed with this name? So it's a good idea to address and explain this very important question.
Topic.
Yeah, topic.
What I can say is that for some Inuit in Nunavut, some Inuit do not like the word Eskimo because it is a word that was given to us, a name that was given to us by white people. Sorry to say white people, but
That's by the European.
Yeah,
colonizers. Yeah.
it's a colonial name, and we don't like it when we're given something from non-Inuit and forced us to use the term, right?
Yes.
For some, it's an offensive word to use, but also for some, I don't think not everyone bothers the name, because I can't speak for everyone, right? It's
Okay.
from what I know and from what I understand. Some people are fine with the word Eskimo, and some people are offended by the word. Yeah.
Okay. So question number 3. What is your nationality? And those who live here in Pond Inlet and probably in the Arctic.
So where are we?
Where are we, guys? We are in Canada.
Canada. Yes. Nunavut is fortunately in Canada, which is the high Arctic of Canada. High Arctic world.
High Arctic world, yeah. Technically. North Pole region.
Yeah. I actually looked this up one time, and it said on the Google that Nunavut is the 1/5 of Canada's what is it? Size?
Yeah, if it's size of the country. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that
One
until
one
now.
fifth of Canada.
1/5 of Canada.
Yeah.
The territory, yeah.
So Nunavut is pretty big, but it's pretty big, but very low in numbers, population, right?
Low numbers. If I'm not mistaken, last I checked, there were around 40,000 people up there.
Just below,
Just below
Yeah,
40,000, yeah.
it's probably not very accurate, but it's somewhere there.
Alright. So for those who are watching, guys, Jassie here is Canadian. I'm also Canadian. Okay, so Canada's a large country. Okay, so we are both Canadian over here. And to the best of my knowledge as well, that there are other Inuit living groups living
Yeah.
around the Arctic,
Yeah.
right?
So yeah, there is Nunavut, which is us. There is Inuit living in Greenland,
Greenland.
which is Danish.
Yeah, under Danish territory.
Yeah, Danish. What's the country?
Denmark.
Denmark. Yeah, Denmark.
Under Denmark. Yeah.
Nunavut, Denmark, Alaska,
Alaska,
which
the
is
US.
in the United States, Russia, Siberia.
Siberia.
So yeah.
Yeah, there's other
There's some.
Inuits that are scattered around the Arctic region, not just here in Canadian Nunavut. Alright, so question number 4. Do Inuits live in igloos?
Yes.
Yes, we do. As
Yes.
you can see here. So by the way, for those who are watching,
Okay.
Inuit humor includes sarcasm.
Yes.
There we go. So Inuit humor includes sarcasm, okay? So yes, we are currently in an igloo right here.
Very squared.
Very
igloo.
squared igloo.
Yeah, we're very carpenter skilled people.
All right, but for those who still didn't get the sarcasm, no. Inuits don't live in igloos. They are pretty much houses here, and a lot of modern houses also here in Pond Inlet. So,
Yeah. So back in the day, way before we were born, Inuit only lived in igloos, I believe, before colonial time.
before
Right.
colonial.
In the winter time, for sure. But nowadays, I don't know anyone younger generation that can make igloos when we're out, right? But for sure, back in the days, every man, young man,
And correct me if I'm wrong. That's a rites of passage, right?
yeah,
If an Inuit man, is able to build an igloo, he's ready to take on the next step of his life,
Yes.
like to get married.
yes, to get married, yeah.
Okay.
But now it's like I don't know. We now just make igloos for like during events, right?
Okay. For like cultural events.
Yeah,
Okay.
cultural events. Yeah. In Nunavut, we're all just living in two worlds, but more like living in modern world.
Modern world.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not so sure how to explain it, but
No, it's great. Thank you very much.
if you've been to the south of Canada,
Yeah.
we're just like that now, but very small, right?
Yeah, like a smaller community. Yes, now you know, guys. Inuits don't live in igloos. At
No.
least not anymore. Okay, so question number 5. Do you cook and eat polar bears?
Yes, yeah. Not every day though, right? It's not like, I mean, yeah, we do eat and cook polar bears, but it's not like, oh, I'm hungry today, I'm gonna go catch a polar bear and take it home, cook it. No,
Right. Yeah.
it's not like that. It's like you're buying chicken or beef, yes,
Pork.
pork, whatever the meat you name that you can buy at the store, you can just cook it the same. But mostly for us, for polar bear, we mainly boil it. Not a lot of people eat it raw actually,
Okay.
because their polar bears are carnivores, right?
Yeah,
Meat eaters.
Meat eaters. Yeah.
So, because they are carnivores, they have these things that are called trichinella. I'm not sure if you know the word trichinella, but it's a very, 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 very teeny, tiny.
Oh, like a parasite.
Yeah,
Oh,
parasite.
it's a parasite.
Yeah,
Ah,
so-
okay.
Trichinellas are a parasite that live in mostly in meat eaters like polar
Polar
bear
bears. Okay.
or walrus or
Yeah.
something.
So you
those-
really have to cook it. You
Yeah.
can't eat it raw. Okay.
So yeah, you boil it enough so that you kill the trichinella in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And you can add things like potatoes,
Potato.
carrots, soup,
Soup.
add salt or
Salt, pepper. Yeah.
pepper,
Yeah.
and add side dish to it, whatever, your beer on the side, whatever you like.
So it's just like any other meats down south, but
Yeah.
it's a polar bear.
Yeah.
So, next question number 6. How do you get food up here, and do you guys eat vegetables up here?
Once a year, we have two main stores in Inlet, right? One is the co-op,
Co-op,
and the other one is Northern.
northern store.
Yeah. So those are the main two stores we have, and for each of them, we get one sea lift and one sea lift.
Okay.
That should last for the whole year. All the dry food, not the vegetables though, like
Yeah, yeah.
all the dried foods, all the materials, all whatever, you name it.
It's all shipped.
Yeah, it's all
here
shipped.
in bulk. That's why everything is very expensive.
And then for the vegetables, they ship it through cargo by plane,
Yeah.
at least weekly, bi-weekly, whatever.
Because they have to be fresh.
Yeah, they have to be fresh.
Yeah.
And you can't control the weather, so it all depends when you can ship it, when the plane can land.
And, yeah.
It's not like you order it, it comes the next
Yeah.
next day.
Next day,
Right.
you have to wait for a bit. Yeah. So yes, to answer that question, yes, people eat vegetables here as well. Okay. They eat everything that we eat as well. Next question number 7. What are some of your traditional values here in the community? Some Inuit traditional values. Just here in Pond.
Let's say the importance of family. That's a big one because a lot of the Inuit are adopted,
Okay.
right? I myself was adopted. It's not for any bad reason. It's just, I don't know, but
I heard it's just like in a community setting, everyone is very they have a special love for children.
yeah,
So it's almost like everyone takes care of the children, and correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
So we have
Yeah.
adoption and
It's the same for me in that case because I'm not adopted because my parents didn't want me. I'm adopted because my grandparents wanted me.
okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
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 It's not like I was born and then I was given away because I'm not loved.
Yeah.
But I was given to my grandparents because
It's like a gift,
Yeah,
a gift
yeah.
as well. Like
I
the
was
gift
loved,
of
right?
okay. Yeah.
It's similar for everyone, but I can't speak for everyone for any other adopted person. So it is different for everyone.
It's different.
But I can say it's for a good cause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's for a good reason.
So-
Okay, so that's also one thing that that I even just learned more now that because down south when we hear the word adoption, there's some stigma to it
Yeah.
and like a connotation. But up here, because here in Pond Inlet and in other Inuit
Yeah.
communities scattered over Nunavut, they are small communities, and there's the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. So
Yeah.
that is taken very seriously and to heart here. So when adoption happens here, it's not a bad thing, but it's sort of like a gift, right? A gift to your grandparents, a gift to other members of the community as well. Okay, so everyone shares everything here.
Yeah.
Correct.
And there's a lot of good things to it. One thing is that when you get adopted by your grandparents, you get to have 2 dads and 2 moms. So you have 4 parents.
4 parents. So more gifts as well during Christmas, during birthdays. Yeah, there's a lot of that. It's interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
Question number 8. Is everyone here a hunter? What do people here work as mostly? Like occupation.
Okay. Not everyone is a hunter because to be a hunter, you need to be able to know the rules that comes with it, the equipments that you need, whatever. Nothing is free, right?
Yeah.
So not everyone is a hunter, but you can be a hunter if you can take care of yourself. If
Responsibility.
if you know the rules, it all depends because not everyone get to have a teacher that will teach you how to hunt, right? So for most of the hunters that I know has learned how to hunt from their father, from their grandparents, or from their brother.
Okay.
So maybe I can say it kind of runs in the family. I don't know, but
And the skills are passed down.
yeah. I can just say not everyone is a hunter because there's challenges that comes with it. If you don't have the gears, you can't go hunting, right? If you're not taught anything, you don't know, yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. Okay, nice. And what do people here work mostly?
Yes. So a lot of the people work at the office. And
Teacher.
yeah.
Yeah.
Our school is from kindergarten to 12, so that's a lot of jobs
Job.
to have. Yeah. So we have quite a bit of school employees.
School employee.
And for young people, they will mostly try to go to like stock clerk at the
clerks.
stores. Yeah, which is what I went to in my high school years
Nice.
as a stock clerk
Yeah.
or a cashier.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, I hope the young ones now do too.
Necessary skills to survive, and see people here have jobs just like everyone else down south. They work as teachers, store clerks. Some people work at the health center down by the beach area. So it's pretty much the same for everyone. Okay, so next question. What are some of your traditional dances and or games?
We have one I know is we have drum dancing. I'm not sure if you've heard of it. There is one. There's actually one here.
So Jassie is going to show us some of the equipment for drum dancing.
So this round piece is called Nationality. It's a drum that you can play with. I don't have the thing that
Yeah.
make the sound with. So imagine this is my stick, and I would drum like that.
Oh, okay.
It's our traditional
Traditional instrument.
instrument. Yes. So there you go.
There you go.
I can't play it very well, as you can see, but it's just to demonstrate it. It's not my profession. It's not everyone's profession.
It's not everyone's profession.
There is another one called throat singing, which mostly females get to use, or it's just mainly for females because I can't do it.
Throat singing.
Yeah, I can't demonstrate it. Please don't ask me to demonstrate it because I can't.
Throat singing. So if you guys want to go to my other vlog as well and see my other vlog, there's a portion there during the Sun Festival, which is a week and a half ago, where some of the local women were doing some throat singing. It was really nice and interesting, actually. Is there like
Square dance.
square dance?
Yes, square dance.
Yeah.
We have traditional square dances. I mean, square dance came from white people. I mean,
From
European.
down south, European. Yeah.
But it's just what we picked up
Yeah.
because it was introduced to Inuit
Yeah.
way back in, let's say,
1800s.
something like that.
1800s. The 19th century. Yeah.
We would dance to like accordion tunes
Okay.
or violin and
Nice.
keyboards, piano.
Nice. Okay. Not to mention, Jassie can play the accordion.
Accordion, yes.
Yeah. He plays in the community center every weekend. Is it every weekend? Or
Not at the moment.
not at the
but
moment. Okay.
hoping we will start again soon.
Soon. So stay tuned to see Jassie play the accordion. So next question. How do Inuits communicate and respond to each other? Ooh, this is interesting. It has to do with the facial expression.
Yeah. Mostly we do texting and Facebook Messenger, something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean also like when communicating, how do you
Yeah.
say? How do you say like? Yeah, see, there's a humor, a sarcastic humor.
How do you say yes or
Yeah.
no or yeah? Okay. Within Nunavut or Inuit territory, we have facial expressions, right? How do we say yes? Is we simply go your eyebrows. You just simply go. And to say no, we just go like that. So imagine there's a sun. The sun is shining on you.
Yeah,
You
you're
just
going
go like this.
Yeah, you're going like
Okay.
this. Yeah.
Same thing.
Okay, Jassie, do you want a cup of coffee? So some people might interpret that as like, wait, you're not answering me. He just communicated with you. So no.
So
do you like to play hockey? So that means yes.
yeah, and then there's another one where you use your shoulders. I mean, I believe that is universal, right?
Yeah, like I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know.
whatever. And yes, Inuits also they use Facebook, Messenger,
Social media.
social media, Instagram. And yes, by the way, For those who are asking, yes, there is internet here as well. This is why we're able to do this.
Yeah.
Next question. Okay. What does an Inuit marriage ceremony look like?
It's like any other
Marriage
ceremony. Yeah. Because
in the church.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I've never been to southern
Southern wedding.
southern wedding.
Southern wedding.
So I can't say if it's like any other
Yeah. But
wedding.
people get married here in the churches.
Yeah, in the churches. Yeah. I went to my uncle's wedding, and it was in the church,
Just in a church.
Anglican church. After the wedding, we had a ceremony. We had dinner. They had party.
Okay. Yeah. So it's just basically like everywhere else also. So this is also modern Inuit society. People get married here in the church.
They
have a
use rings.
celebration. Rings. Yeah. Just like down, like just
Yeah.
like anywhere else as well. Next question. Are people here able to travel and go around Canada and beyond?
I've been to Igloo,
Iqaluit, which is
capital.
the capital of
Nunavut. Yep. People are able to travel around Canada and beyond. So yes, we have passports. We can get passports.
Of course, because
can
they are
tra-
Canadian citizens.
Canadian citizens. So for me, I've traveled to Greenland, which is
Oh, really?
Denmark. Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Traveled down to the Caribbean for sport volleyball.
Volleyball, okay.
Yeah, thanks to Sport Nunavut, that was able to make it happen. This was in my high school year where I was active,
Yeah.
where where I had a life.
Yeah. Jassie doesn't have a life anymore. Absolutely doesn't have a life.
So yeah, you can go anywhere basically. Where are you from originally?
Filipino.
Philippines. So from here, I can go visit
Philippines, yeah.
Philippines
You are
if
more
I
than
want
welcome. You are more than welcome.
to. I've never been to the Philippines. Hopefully,
Yeah.
that's something I would get to see and experience and share culture belief and
Yeah.
whatnot.
It is the complete opposite from Pond Inlet. There it
Mm.
is very hot. It's searing hot.
Mm.
Yeah. Like we can't wear this down there.
And it's like that all year
All year round.
round.
There's no four season. We have two seasons. It is the rainy season and the dry season. But
Or-
pretty much every year it's just like a combination of
Well,
both also.
When we were in the Caribbean, we were told, because we were there in January, which is one of the coldest months to be in Nunavut,
Mm-hmm.
and
Right
also
now.
we went to this corner store, and this cashier lady told us that this time of the year, January, was the coldest time for them. But it was like what, plus 30,
Plus 30.
their coldest time.
Wow.
So is it similar in the Philippines where you have a coldest time? Like
The coldest month for us, I would say, yes, December and January. A bit of Feb, but it's still like 30 degrees there.
but it's colder than normal.
Yeah, it's cooler.
I mean, cooler, yeah, cooler.
But we still need like air conditioning.
Mm.
Yeah. never gets cold there. Last question. Okay. Describe Pond Inlet in 3 words.
Beautiful. Let's say welcoming.
Welcoming. I agree.
Mountains.
Mountains. Yeah. So hopefully when we go to go do the land trips.
Mhm.
We can
Climb the mountains
climb
or
the
something.
mountains or maybe, I don't know. It's my first time, but yes, Jassie here. He is organizing the land trips during the spring
Mhm.
for the school. So I can't wait. I can't wait to join that one. So
I promise to not feed you to the polar bear so that you get to see your.
let's see.
fast,
Or maybe he might
bear.
just feed me to the polar bears. Who knows? Let's see.
Depends on my mood.
Depends
right?
on his mood.
Yeah.
Okay. If he wants to feed me, then that's
Yes.
adios.
You wanna stay alive? Behave?
Behave. So I'm well behaved. I'm well behaved all the time.
For now.
For now. For now.
Let's see. Let's hold it.
Let's see. Let's see. Well, anyway, guys. Big thanks to Jassie. Big thanks to Jassie here for answering most of your questions.
Hopefully-
about Inuit culture.
I've answered your questions, and you get a sense of what's it like to be here.
So yes, just to end of this, guys, it's a very beautiful place, very beautiful community, very beautiful culture. As Jassie said, it's beautiful, very welcoming, and yes, a lot of great, nice mountains over here. So alright, guys, so that is it for today's vlog. If you like any more content, just feel free to comment, message, and like and subscribe. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.